Hey, what's up, guys? Gene Fetty with AAI, back with another session of our ChatGPR. Today, we're going a little international. We have Mr. Igor Koronic, live from Croatia. Right, made the flight over for the Anson Open House, and we decided to snag him and get a little sneak peek into what the Glupal world looks like in Europe, right? So, yeah. Igor, thanks so much for agreeing to the interview.
You're welcome.
Glad to come over, and maybe we'll be able to sneak in a meal. If not now, you'll have to come back and we'll hit Vegas again.
Maybe you can come to our part of the world.
Well, there we go. A trip to Croatia. There it is. All right, Good deal. So, welcome to the show. How about a little background on how long you've been in PDR? Where do you generally work? What does your PDR life look like?
Well, I started January 2008.
Okay.
I was given one rod, red Mazda hood, and a bulb, like a neon bulb or something, and I was told to fix that, and that's it.
And that's it. That was.
And that's my school. Yeah.
Thrown away to the wolves.
And the next day was a BMW X5 hail car.
Oh wow!
And they let me work on that, and I felt great working on one piece of roof with a guy, and I was so happy and so proud until they called me to cross-check the car from the behind.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they ever fixed that.
Right. It might have been. It might have been a goner.
That was absolutely horrible. But I was just looking what people were doing and working, and this is how I got into...
So basically self-taught?
Self-taught, and I didn't really know... In English, PDR, you know what it means, but in my country, that doesn't mean nothing. You know, it doesn't have a meaning. So if you wouldn't come to idea of researching, Googling a word PDR or...
Right.
You know, so when I discovered, the first time, we had only one brand of tools in the country. And then we got a SKB case full of fancy, beautiful tools.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa. Thankfully, they had engraved the name of the tools on it. So then it was Dentcraft.
Dentcraft.
And this is when I Googled, and I was like, whoa, Welltails, you know?
Right, a whole new world.
Yes, it was a new world. And that was a few years after we started somewhere, I don't know. And then we were still not the part of EU. We were inside Europe, of course, but not part of EU. And every work outside the country was basically illegal.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Because you cannot get any papers or whatever. And the borders were pretty weak.
Sure.
You know, only one border to cross and the whole Europe is open. No more borders, you know.
Right.
So this is how we worked for... till 2013, I think, and all across Europe, everywhere I was an employee of the company, a slave.
Right. Yeah, sure.
We all were at that company, and we were the only ones in Croatia, like 4 guys in the country doing PDR.
Wow.
Today we have maybe 22, 3, I'm not sure.
Still small, right? Not a huge country, but still not a lot of technicians.
Yeah, I would say enough and not enough. You know, because we don't have so much hail, but when it happens, we do have friends who we call, you know, so it's not a problem. We don't miss people.
Yeah.
And that's actually it. I didn't work on Antarctica, and I didn't work in South America.
Okay.
And that's it. So
everywhere else you've been?
Everywhere else, and I could say north of Europe. Scandinavia is my favorite part.
Okay.
Because the level of how do you say that? Yeah, my English is broken.
That's all right.
It's pretty good. You know, the economy is good. They pay you well, and they treat you like they should treat every single person who works. You know,
that's nice.
With a lot of respect, and it's nice. You know, Switzerland and North Europe is pretty nice to work in.
That's
I
cool.
also spent many years in Japan, teaching in school over there.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it actually.
Yeah, world traveler, all over the place. Do you still have the yellow suitcase with the stickers? Is it here? Yeah, that may be the most well-traveled suitcase in PDR. I know Dave did a lot of travel, but I think he was mostly back and forth. Right, Igor has branched out.
Everywhere.
So technician since 2008, done some instructing. What does glue pull look like for you? Are you just doing hail? Are you seeing glue pull coming into collision? What do you see?
I love glue pulling, and I love hail. Parking dents are something that is always something I don't want to do, because in Europe mostly, if you have a hail car, every parking dent on the car you have to fix for free, basically.
Right.
You know, this is how I started not hating, I didn't like.
Dislike it, right?
Yeah, I just dislike it. And but then again, when you work on a proper place where they pay you for what you do, it's not a problem to fix a parking dent.
Right.
And I always use glue. Always.
Yeah.
On every parking dent, I think I start with the glue.
Just to get it moving,
yeah,
get it up.
In a matter of seconds, you have it 80% done.
Right.
So I do love it. I use it. Yeah.
Yeah. What are your favorite glue pull tools? What's your glue? What kind of tabs are you liking? What are your go-tos?
So my favorite tabs are Laka square ones.
That's 2 people today for the square Laka tabs. Yeah, that's good.
Hey Jeff, the black square ones. They were the first.
I don't know that I've seen this.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
They are at the every MT.
Okay.
Father and the daughter in the blue shirts.
Oh, yes. Okay.
They made the first square tab that I've ever seen, with the same twist on the top.
Yep.
This is what they did. So
okay.
It's their product.
Their design.
Their design,
okay.
and
right.
their tab is absolutely perfect. I love that tab, and I love dentless tabs. I absolutely adore them because they are smooth in my hand.
Right.
They're not sharp.
Right.
Absolutely love the feel of them, and they pull pretty good. They don't break so much. Kiko, Mackmeyer, Dent Reaper.
Yep.
That's like 80-90% of.
Those are your go-tos.
And one brand that's dead. They didn't make many glue tabs, but 3 types of glue tabs they did are my everyday. Something that we use cold glue today.
Okay.
For is what I use those glue tabs for hot glue.
Okay.
It needs to be a wet pull.
Right.
And it's absolutely amazing. And I've asked one of the companies if they can make those tabs for me, because I have few left and I'm not sure what to do.
You're running out.
Yeah. And I don't care if they break. They don't break so much for the big damage they do. Big damage you repair, but I absolutely love them. I hope they will be able to recreate them.
Okay.
Really, because there is
somebody somewhere will be able to recreate it.
Well, I hope they will.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah.
And what about your glue? What's your go-to glue?
Well,
or glues?
Glue.
Okay.
We do have big differences in temperatures, but not so much in humidity, I would say so.
Okay.
And the thing I spoke this morning at breakfast with Dave is about just coming to a new country or new season of the year. It takes few pulls, like 2 pulls, 3 pulls, until I get the setup time.
Right.
That's everything I need to use always the same glue.
Yes.
And that's what I love, because I already know 99% of the time I pull perfectly, right, timing-wise.
Yeah.
So I have one glue, and then I have one more for big stuff that when the metal doesn't move, I have one that
really works well for you.
Works well, yeah.
Nice. So guys, listen to that. Pay attention to that. It's a repeating theme here, right? These great technicians are not chasing all the different glues, right? They're finding 1 or 2 glues that work, and they're mastering and learning those. You
need
glues.
To try them.
Try them.
If you
right.
don't, I used Polish honey glue for like 10 years.
Okay.
And it's good.
Yep.
It was perfect for me. And then I got a chance to try something else. And it was like, whoa.
Right,
This
right.
is a huge difference.
Different game.
So it's Polish honey is a great glue. It was a great glue before all this new stuff came out.
Right.
But now for the last, I think, 2 or 3 years, I'm using the dark green glue.
Okay.
What's the name?
The cactus green from...
No,
something different.
No, it's packed by kilos. Mega Power something.
Okay, yep, I've seen that. I've
Something
seen
like that.
brand
It's
before.
dark green. It's absolutely brilliant. You don't need alcohol to remove it from the car. It pulls crazy on the smallest tabs, on the biggest tabs.
Everything in between.
Always, every day of the year.
Nice.
For me, that's the best. But
Well, and
some
that's-
people say tab weld is brilliant for them. I've tried it and it didn't do anything for me.
That's why all these different glues exist, right? Try them out, test
Just
drive them.
find what works for you and that's it.
That's it. That's the name of the
But
game.
having 10 different glues, this doesn't work on Wednesdays. It doesn't work for me. Like,
Right.
I found my glue. For example, Jean. Jean is incredible with glue pulling.
He really is
And
fantastic.
he uses the glue that we all threw away like 15 years ago.
But he knows that glue inside
And he
and out.
knows the glue. That's the thing. He
Yeah.
managed to know the glue good and he knows how to use it.
Yep.
And he uses it all year round.
All year round, big dents, little dents. I tried to. I said, John, try this. No, I know my glue.
He doesn't wanna
I just
try.
adjust. He's like, I don't want to. It's
Yeah.
not broken. I'm not going to fix it.
Exactly.
And you certainly can't argue with his results.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
doesn't have a reason to change.
No, not at all.
And to go in a different directions.
Yes, absolutely. So maybe that's your best piece of advice is to try all the glues and find one. What advice would you give to somebody trying to learn glue pull? Somebody trying to get started in glue pull repair.
Just to be open-minded and listen to the advice from someone who tried it before.
Right.
Just that. You
Right.
know, 3 people can give you 3 different advices. Try them all.
Right. Absolutely.
Because he didn't tell you wrong. He just told you what works for him.
Correct.
It doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Because I have a different slide hammer, you have a different slide hammer, you use mini lifter. So just try it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this glue with this, and that's it. If it doesn't work for you, try something else.
Exactly.
It's very simple.
That's it. I learned very early on that there is more than one way to skin a cat. There's always more approaches. I had my original instructor was a line guy, right? You have to work lines, you inside out. My dent guy that came into the detail shop, you don't need lines, use a bare fluorescent bulb. And then my mentor was a wizard, right? Fog's the only way inside and out. All 3 of those guys could fix dents. So I was fortunate that early on in my career,
You can choose.
right? I learned that it's not wrong. It's their way,
Hard. It's
right?
the harder way.
Yeah.
I believe it's harder. It's possible, it's doable, but it's harder.
Yep. But to be open-minded is such great
Absolutely.
advice.
Absolutely. Be
for sure.
open-minded.
Good deal. Well, Igor, thanks so much for taking a few minutes and sitting down with us.
No worries.
Thanks for giving us a little peek into what your glue game looks like.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll see you.
Thank you
Out
for
and about.
holding me up.
Absolutely.